Hello ladies and gentlemen, yes, Zeke here again today for the first episode in a long time of Indie Crunch, and today we are looking at Rush Z Delta, or just a second, yeah, Rush Delta Z, except Rush is spelled with a Z instead of an S. It's a silly game. This is made by the developers of, one second, I have it over here, Overture and Sanctuary, which are both ASCII RPGs that were quite successful on Steam, and now they've developed shmups for us, shoot 'em up. So I'm not that great at bullet hell games, but I'm going to attempt to show you as much as possible, which is why I'm doing this in the form of a Indie Crunch instead of an LP short. So right now, I'm not sure if the game is entirely finished or just mostly finished. Either way, at this exact moment, you can get it for free, and they are having a greenlight campaign, or you can pay what you want for it, in between $1 and like $10. I will link you to the site below, but it's a pay what you want model at present. So there are two types of ships. There is the Alpha, and these are all different firing methods or power-ups you can use, or there's the Beta, which is right here, same thing. So you basically keep your hand on QWER at all times, and this is your basic shooting method, and then you use these to shoot other things. So by killing things in this game, you gain energy, which you can then use on your special abilities. And that's pretty much the gist of the game. So I'm going to quickly use the beta. I'm going to play on easy, not because, well, because I'm kind of bad at shoot 'em ups, and because I want to show you guys as much as possible. The other nice thing about this game is it has some awesome bit tunes. So to move in this game, and this is one of my least favorite things actually, you actually use the mouse and you hold the left click and just drag. So as you see, if I press Q there, it actually temporarily changes my shooting method, and I'm doing really badly here. You do have health. You very rarely have time to look elsewhere on the screen though and check how much energy you have. So as you can see right now in the bottom left corner, I do have 8 energy, which I've gotten from killing guys. And because of that, I can use this ability right there and actually clear out the path of bullets. That's why I like the beta. It has a few more defensive abilities and a few more offensive abilities. And as you can see, I can actually use one of those right now, but now I'm at 2 power because I've been a bit too liberal in my use of that ability. Okay, let's use the focus fire down here for a bit and see if I can avoid it. Unlike a lot of Japanese shoot 'em ups these days, your hitbox is everything you see on the screen. So you're not it's not one of those shmups that your hitbox is like this tiny little thing, but you don't exactly know where it is because it's you have this large display sprite. Instead, your display sprite is exactly your hitbox, which I actually kind of prefer. So at times like this, it's best to just kill enemies, try to not use your abilities, and just save up for the boss that is about to come. It's not about to come in a sexual way, it's just about to show up. So as you can hear, the music is fairly appealing, especially if you grew up in like the 8-bit era. I'm gonna quickly do a sweep here and clear out. So what I'm using there is 1 energy to just very quickly clear out the bullets in my vicinity. It's sometimes hard to remember all the abilities you have, like there's my missiles, which were actually great for me there because it prevented me from taking a lot of damage from that boss. And my life is currently at 40%. Again, they have all this display stuff. I can very rarely look at it because there's just so much going on the screen that it's kind of worthless to try. Unfortunately, the sweep move that I do there actually causes, it actually goes in a certain order. It just doesn't clear out everything around you, so you have to be able to stay unhit for a couple seconds. Fortunately, I have like 20 power right now, so I should be able to completely demolish this boss. And to do that, I'm actually going to use this ability and then just fire missiles as much as possible. Oh, I'm liking this energy buildup. I have to get the energy resources. No, Doctor, if we find the energy resources, we'll find Dr. Wily. You don't know what you've done yet. Like, okay, so, what do I think of this game? Well, the thing is, I don't know exactly what they're planning on pricing it for. If this is a $5 or $10 game, I would say this is very much worth it. At the moment, it is very much worth it because it's pay what you want. So you see if you like what you enjoy, you can pay them. If you don't like it, you can just try it out. So I do think it is definitely worth the price at present. When it actually comes to a full release, it really depends on what they want to offer. So I'm gonna also go on easy mode and show you guys stage 2, just to show you that the music does indeed change and the gameplay does change. So another thing I kind of enjoy about this game is it actually warns you when enemies are going to appear out of the middle of nowhere, so no real getting blindsided. You see those exclamation marks? That is showing us that I'm actually going to use my major special here. It costs 5 energy, so probably really not worth doing at present. And by the way, holding your alternate fire that doesn't cost energy does slow you down. So sometimes better not to use that. And how much energy do I have at the moment? 19? Might as well do a quick attack here. Took away half the boss's health. Thing is, it's very useful for focus firing down bosses if they are... if they are right in front of you. So back to my main display. What does W do again? Oh, look at that. How long does that last? Like 2 seconds for 3 energy? Oh, that's kind of amazing, isn't it? I haven't really tried out this ship. Again, it's kind of hard at times to remember that you have your specials. But the energy does build up pretty fast, so you can use your specials at a fairly consistent clip here. Like, I actually gained energy there instead of taking it away. So let's quickly use the special, as I said I was going to, and another one, and see how quickly this boss melted? Good times, really. I'd really rather not use another special. There we go, managed to get out of there. This thing has to die. I don't like these. Sometimes you actually kind of have to focus down the sprites and realize which ones are doing the damage to you. And it's very, very tough to do when there is so much on the screen. So what does my E special do? Oh, it just clears out the path very slightly in front of me, so it's like a lesser version of my main special. Best not to hit. Okay, you know what? I couldn't deal with what was on screen at that moment, so I can double up here and kill this boss a lot faster. Sometimes if a boss has 2 parts, I find that it's better to just take one out as quickly as possible, using as much as necessary. Okay, so this is always a fun time. Let's actually W up here and get like tons of kills really fast. You can see that 3 that I just hit there actually gave me energy. So a second one should be arriving soon if I'm not mistaken. Or a second wave? No? Okay. Pattern does not necessarily repeat itself. Other thing I'm not quite sure of, is there an end to these levels? In all honesty, I really, really have no idea. Because I have not yet been good enough to actually beat one of these levels. This is a boss, so I might as well do as much damage as possible. Can I only damage the small things? Because if so, that is kind of unfortunate that I don't really know. I think I can only damage the small things. And I can do that. Come on, die! Yes! Well, I cleared the level, so apparently there is an end to the level, and it's moved me on to level 3. So that's actually the first time I've managed to clear a level. I think if you clear all 3 levels in a row, it will, if you clear all 3 levels in a row, it allows you to go onto a bonus stage, which then I think is endless repeat. Oh god, this is not good. I think what I have to do is pretty much constantly save up my 3 energy for this level, because they appear to be arriving in like these waves that I can't really deal with. But if I use the 3 energy attack, it seems to take care of enough of them that I can get by without much of a problem. Oh, boss already, huh? How about I just do that? Okay, well it took away a fair amount of its health, but the thing is, this is firing a lot of bullets. And I can only seem to dodge around left here, which isn't doing much for my sustained fire on this thing. And I can't seem to get more sustained fire. Okay, game over. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Indie Crunch. If you did, please do like, comment, subscribe. These videos, of course, brought to you by Patreon. That is in the description below. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.